Good. Shout out to the patrons. This is episode number 42. It's called Reply. Season 3, episode 5, I believe. Yeah. It's a new week, new reaction. E is here. What's up?
Yes, sir. I am here, and I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I can't wait to react to this. This is episode 5. So the recap, they have Arvin, former Captain Arvin, arrested, and looks like he's going to be punished. Hopefully he survives this. It'll be a shame to see him go. We have Captain Levi beyond the wall,
taking the ranks,
doing his thing.
Yep.
And more politics and more backstabbery and shit is afoot. Still got that hillbilly guy with his little crew of of searchers who are killing scouts and trying to go after Levi.
Finding
Levi's
more about
older
the
brother,
finding more about
father
the royal
figure.
family.
Let's get right into it, bro. Let's go ahead and react. This is called Reply.
All of the military higher-ups are meeting inside the castle. They're finally disbanding the scout regiment.
Oh,
See?
fuck.
They're building those gallows to hang
told
the
you.
commander.
You gonna disband the scouts? Who the freak gonna
Probably
protect you from
taking
Titans?
Final judgment as we speak.
Maybe they know something we don't know.
They control the
Facing your
Titans.
enemy, you can't just guard with a shield. You need a spear to dispatch the threat. Suppose that in this very instant, Wall Rose was breached. Once again, half of humanity would be forced to flee, this time to Wall Cena. Locals and refugees will be forced to fight for survival.
They'll eat each other. Yeah.
Wall Rose and Wall Cena.
Damn, they been beating
All
them
of
up.
humanity would split, and a civil war would quickly erupt. Wall Rose is suffering from a perpetual shortage of food.
The
It may
foods
not
look
be
like
time
Titans.
to breach Wall Cena. It's entirely possible that the residents of Wall Rose will do it first. Wall Maria must be reclaimed. If humanity is to have any hope for the future, then that is the way.
You think that such an undertaking requires the scouts?
Cowering in wait behind these walls will solve nothing. That's my belief.
Facts.
Unless you have some sort of secret plan by which we might overcome.
I believe they control the Titans, my nigga. Like, they know. I think they doing this shit, bro.
You've broken the most sacred of laws.
Indeed.
How?
You have refused to hand over Erwin Yeager time and time again.
But Aaron is vital for the reclamation of Wall Maria.
That is not for the scouts to determine.
It's not a stretch to describe you as a threat to humanity.
Commander
They basically just want to get rid of him because he knows too
the
much. That's the
garrison
real
and
deal.
scout regiments frequently risk their lives side by side on the front lines. How are we to know that you aren't working together now?
I am deeply disturbed to hear that you believe we would align ourselves with the Scout Regiment. If the Scout Regiment is that fatal spark, then it should be smothered at once. Think about it. What if the Titans did manage to break through the wall only to find next to no one inside it? The poor monsters might have to go hungry. Your Majesty, with your permission.
Fraud. Who this nigga think he is, bro? I don't like him. I don't like nobody. I don't like none of you niggas. I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody.
Is this how you want it to end?
Like, if you ain't a scout, you a bitch.
Commander Erwin Smith, you have been found guilty of violating Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Your sentence is death. Your execution will be carried out at once. Take
At once. At once. No 9 o'clock in the morning. No at sunset.
See, look, he's realizing. He's
Trying
realizing.
to wipe
what's
him
going on.
away, bro. Somebody save me. Time for a coup.
I thought that was Mikasa for a minute.
Wall Rose has fallen! The gates have been breached! It was just like Wall Maria. The armored and colossal titans appeared out of thin air and broke through both gates in Colonist District.
Secure an evacuation route. Order all available garrison troops to make for the Eastern Front and defend the people. I want every last gate to Wall Cena closed off.
But all those people, everyone in Wall Rose will die.
The rule of law must be protected above all.
You about
The
to kill
government
him.
Mustn't fail.
It's time. Coup these bitches.
Look, he gave him the eye. He gave him the eye. He gave him the eye like, it's time, baby. It's time.
Breached at a time like this.
We have our orders. Let's get those gates closed. Hold on. The refugees are coming now. What's taking so long? Go do your duty. Ignoring my orders is an act of treason.
That's
I am
right.
a citizen of Wall Rose.
I'll pull out a gun
I
first. before
refuse
say
to
all
shut
that.
the gates on those people.
You dare to...
I stand with him.
That's right.
Premier Zachary! Did you find the way they reacted surprising? Or was it expected?
Surprising?
Who's this guy?
Premier Zachary, what's the meaning of this?
That report you all just heard was fabricated. There's no cause for alarm. As of this moment, there have been no reports of any Titan attack.
Bastard! This was all a farce? It wasn't his plan. It was mine. Although I agree with Erwin on several points, I was still willing to put my trust in your government. So long as you could prove yourselves to be the better choice for humanity. Because you have knowledge that we don't, about both the Titans and the walls. Had you shown that you actually gave a damn about protecting the people you govern, I would have stood by and watched as you sent Erwin to the gallows. Humanity is safer in our hands.
What?
Facts.
Don't be such a fool! Just
Shut your fat butt up,
by
bitch!
threatening us! You'll fail! The people will never obey you!
It would appear that you've misunderstood what this is. You see, it's far more than a mere threat. It's a coup d'etat.
Woo!
Interior police have been subdued. The capital is secured, sir.
Ooh, they got him on. She said this is that's like, look.
Be a soldier can sometimes mean obeying your commander over your
And that's especially true when the king's a pretender.
Back!
Exposed and replaced.
Broke Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity.
Yep.
Furthermore, you installed a puppet king in order to seize the reins of power for yourselves. This crime is known
Puppet.
as treason.
Nigga, this is fire.
Oh, shit! Wake up!
What is it, dinner time?
Oh my God! Oh! My name is Trevor, the actor. There's no way your red, white, and blue dog can save you or hide you.
Pull it off.
He's Trevor. He's the Mandarin from Iron Man 3.
What is it? What is it? Dinner time?
He's a fraud.
He was just. Hey, why he was sitting there looking like a boss though? He was sitting there looking like a boss though, bro.
Nigga, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. They took over the whole shit. Is it the what, bro? That shit fire.
And there you have it.
They did the Iron Man 3, bro.
Premier Zachary now has full control of the capital
My
and
name is
government.
Trevor, the actor.
The government
Call
doesn't
Jay
give a
Bluff.
shit
Call
about
Jay
saving
Bluff.
any of us. You can face
that?
the truth now, or you can die wishing you had.
We have
Questions.
to do this. Let's print the truth before that happens.
It's all written right there. The abuse of power, the bogus charges against the scouts, and that King Fritz was both a puppet and a fraud. In short,
That's to get the
we're
people.
no longer criminals.
You need the people. That's to get the people.
Tell him the truth, and then not even that.
If the people, the power is who the people give it to.
Think about it. The people heard him say that he did it, and he's like, it doesn't matter what you got to say. The royal family, yep.
Here's the thing, the Interiors may have lost, but not all of them know it. They still have Aaron and Historia too. We need to find them quickly.
Right. I think I know where they might be. Let's get there and put an end to this fight.
This episode's the best one so far.
Yes, sir.
Is she fired? I don't think
Why
so.
did you risk it all just to bring them down?
Because it's the right thing to do.
I've had this dream. Something to prove. Ever since I was a child.
His father.
It's his dad. It's his dad.
The guy, well, you saw his father die. His father died. That gave him the courage to do it.
Might know where they are.
That guy wasn't his dad?
No.
It looked like he was his dad.
No,
Look the same.
he was flashbacks. He was talking about basically gave him determined to do it. His father died. Remember?
Oh yeah, this show died, huh?
5 years ago on the Rice.
Oh yeah, you're right. But dang, he looked a lot like him.
That's right.
Everybody looked like somebody you know.
You putting beards and glasses on everybody. What the frick?
Aaron's dad. Wait, I know that's Aaron's dad.
Stop putting beards and hairy glasses.
Mara's regional lords.
Man, if I see somebody hairy with glasses, bro, it's Aaron's dad, bro.
He had 5 children. The most well-known of them was his eldest daughter, Frida. Having plunged the world into chaos, bandits raided and set fire to the only chapel around. Unfortunately for them, the entire Rice family had gathered there to pray. So, the entire family was massacred by bandits that night, save one. Only Rod Rice managed to escape with his life. To top it all off, this incident occurred just a few days before Historia's mother was killed by the Interior Police.
Wait, That was a real mother?
Yeah.
That
So
bitch
we
ain't
know that
shit.
in the immediate wake of losing his family, Rod Rice sought out Historia. What really stood out to me, at least, was the fact that large parts of the chapel were destroyed. If it was bandits, they'd have taken what they could and made a quick escape. Then Lord Rice rebuilt the chapel with his personal fortune almost immediately. What was his rush? When you think about it, the story could only make sense if it involved a Titan attack. But it's suspicious enough to merit investigation, and it's the only lead we have.
Freaking Aaron, bro. Getting robbed and kidnapped every time and shit. Making him look helpless. Where? Frank, it's not even about him. Jody looked kind of nice. She had that violet eyes and shit.
What the hell?
And that's episode 5. Do they have a preview? Let me see if I move forward. That was tense.
Yeah.
That was dope. I love the buildup of it. I love that they took over you see, it reminds me of Game of Thrones, bro. Like in season 5 and 6 and shit, when they brought in that the Light of the Seven, that religion and shit, that shit really derailed the whole show for me.
When they took over
King's Landing. I really didn't like that shit, that whole faith. And I didn't want that to be this. I didn't want this table of suitors and schemers and a false king to sit up here and just ride the whole season and ride next season. I'm glad that they wiped them out, got them out the way.
This fool was looking all like, whatever. And then he would sleep the whole time.
He was like, the whole time. He didn't care. Like,
huh? Is it dinner time already?
Bro. Crazy, man.
So basically what we get here, guys, is the government took over the castle, and basically they took. So if you run the castle, you run the whole society, and that basically from there, that they put the false king in there to make it look like that he's doing, but they're controlling everything. Because in reality, we find out that it's the Rice family who is the main ones who are royal blood.
Yeah, what I need to know is how they allow that to happen, though. That's how they allow it to get there. How you allow them to come in there in the first place.
Well, they was explaining that. Remember, she said that the Rice family went to go pray, and then
I know about that.
And then they ended up taking them out. They ended up taking them all out. But and only one survived, and that was the father.
That wasn't in the behind the walls, though, was it? That like it was in a village somewhere or some shit.
I think it was behind the walls. I'm not sure. But all I know is that
then the people would have known and be like, "Yo, you killed the king and the family."
Well, you remember the military. The government had all that shit covered up. They covered everything up. Whatever's going on.
I'm just glad this shit is gone, my nigga, so we can move forward.
Yeah.
The fact that they used that coup, that lie to expose them for like. And the general's like, you know, I even would have took this nigga back and executed him too.
Yeah.
I would have executed him just to know, just if you show me that y'all actually cared about the people, but you don't. You said seal the walls, cut them all off, and then you use the excuse of exactly what Erwin said on the floor about them gonna rise up, and you use his advice, and you're gonna kill him. Y'all trash. I'm glad.
I don't think he would have killed him. I don't think he would have killed him because remember they had that conversation and he said that. When the time is right, he gave him that letter. When the time is right, you know what to do. I don't think he would have probably killed him. I think he just said that. I don't think he would have killed him though.
He would have did it
because he gave him the letter. He gave him the letter. He said, "When the time is right, you'll know what to do."
That was the time. It didn't matter because he said it right then and there. I would have went forward with it if you proved to me that you actually cared about the people.
And then he gave girl when she saw everything that was going on. He gave her that look like it's time. That's why they took over the fashion. The fashion company. Because they knew that they had to stop them too. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm glad that they took over everything, you know what I mean? Because now we have the military running all of it. But sometimes that could be a little bit crazy at the same time too. But, yeah.
Bro, this episode was fire.
Yep.
I can't wait to see episode 6. Next week's going to be lit. Thank you, patrons.
Yes, sir.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Attack on Titan is GOAT status, baby. Best anime ever is where I'm at right now. I haven't seen all the anime, but so far, man, Dragon Ball Z, you got your work cut out for you. Woo! Thank you guys so very much for watching this reaction, bro. I give this, I would give it an A+.
I give it an A.
For sure. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe.
I'm E.
2 parts of the Just Us League. And we out this thing.
Deuces.